All right, y'all. So I work 3 jobs and I hate it. Um, so I'm just making this video because I wanted to really just like talk about what it's like to work 3 different jobs and the reason why I don't really like it too much. Um, and I'm also going to talk about some positives about what I'm doing as work. Because And so basically, I just wanted to come on YouTube, on this YouTube platform, and I wanted to talk to you guys about what it's like working 3 different jobs. And I also wanted to go ahead and give you guys the pros and cons. My reason for not liking it, it's not all just bad, but there's definitely things that I don't like about it. First of all, I'm gonna go ahead and just show y'all my little office right here. So my first my first job that I do, I'm actually working from home. This is my monitor setup. It's not nothing too fancy. I got my little devotional right here that my wife made for me. And I got my fish tank with my little axolotl to help me be somewhat entertained, because honestly, working on the phone is kind of boring. I got my shrimp in here and stuff like that. I don't know if you guys are able to see it, but a lot of times I'll be on a phone call and I'm actually like, looking over there, and I'm just like sightseeing at what they doing because they actually pretty interesting. But yeah, I just wanted to come on this YouTube platform, and I just wanted to like explain what it's like working 3 jobs and explain why I hate working the 3 jobs. The first type of job that I have, I just told you guys I'm working from home. So I'm working from home and I work as I don't know, it's not a telemarketer position. It's more I set trip reservations up for people to be picked up and taken to doctors, taken to the grocery store and stuff like that. Almost like, imagine me being a dispatcher. That's basically what I do. I'm dispatching, but it's not for like trucking. It's more being a dispatcher for places that are transportation companies like Ubers and Lyfts and stuff like that, or outside cabs or taxi companies and stuff like that. So this job, like it's got its pros, but it also has its cons. And I'll start with I'll start with the cons. Um, Sitting in the office, like this all day, um, it can take somewhat of a toll. Okay, it can take somewhat of a toll sitting in the office like this all day long. And that's one thing that I don't like about it. Um, Another thing that I'm really not digging too much about this work from home thing, another thing that I don't like about the work from home thing is that, y'all, you got to deal with people, right? Now, you deal with people, but people are mean. I'm gonna be honest. People is mean. Like, they will talk to you like they crazy, and then it actually make you start stepping outside of yourself because you want to stay professional, right? When you're working this job, you want to stay professional, but at the same time, it's like people really be coming off and talking to you like you're just the bottom of their shoe. They're talking to you all kinds of crazy, and it can get really frustrating and overwhelming at times. Like, honestly, it can even get to a point where it you have to step away. You have to literally like clock out and go take some sort of a mental break and walk away, because these people, they really do be coming, they come for you, they really come for you. And that is the frustrating part about it. And that's definitely a con. But you also get really nice people, people that are really sweet, people that are very humane and stuff like that. But on this job, working from home, you really have to deal with so many different emotions, so many different type of people. People that want to cuss you out because somebody before you messed up. You have to deal with people that want to um get upset with you for following protocol when it comes to the job position. You run into people that unfortunately they're really facing some really tough times, health wise and financially wise. And you know, when they give you their life story and stuff like that, it actually really makes you want to cry. It make you want to break down and cry. It is not easy working from home. And that's one of the reasons this first job I really put in, you know, I have 3 jobs, but I hate them. I hate the jobs that I'm working. Now, but I also love the job as well. The good thing about this job is that it gives me the freedom and the flexibility to make my own hours. It gives me the freedom to work as many hours as I want to work. Um, and you know, it's really cool because at a regular 9 to 5 job, you know, you have to just clock in 9 to 5 and then that's it. But here, you can make your 9 to 5. If I want to work odd hours, I could work odd hours. If I want to work long hours, I could work long hours. If I want to work short hours, I can work short hours. And I get to create that. I am the I don't want to say the master of my fate, because God is the master of my fate. But you know, I really get to make my own schedule, and that's really nice, you know, because especially if jobs want you to work on weekends. Um, that's one thing about it. You know, if I don't want to work on weekend, I don't have to. Or if there's a big event going on or something like that, I don't. If I don't want to work, I don't have to. You know, work that day, and that's really nice. Now another con I will say when it comes to this job in particular is the fact that so I get paid not as much as I want to. You know, I really want to make more money when it comes to this work from home thing. I want to make more money, and it's literally like a straight up give and take, you guys. Um, I want to make more money, and it doesn't really pay me as much as I need. It ain't enough. I couldn't survive. I could not survive in this house just off of this alone. I could not. So like it's really frustrating because you know you got people that talk to you crazy. Then you start thinking about, do I get paid enough for this? It's you know what I'm saying? So that is one thing that I'd like to also drop into the bucket of the cons. But at the same time, you know, it does have its benefits. It does have its benefits. The second job that I work is I also do DoorDash. DoorDash and I do Uber Eats. Now, those are okay positions. The good thing about those is that you also get to make your own hours and stuff like that. But at the same time, I'm gonna be honest, at the same time, the reason that I hate that job is because a lot of times you get thrown into this thing where if no orders come in, you ain't making no money. You're not making no money, y'all, if you're doing DoorDash and Uber Eats and you just sitting there with the gas running. You don't want to turn the car off because it's hot outside, and so you want some AC. But then if you want to put the window down in the car, you necessarily ain't getting no cool because it's not always wind blowing. So you want to have the AC, but you don't want to waste all the gas because honestly, they ain't paying enough in that position to make it worth the gas sometimes. It's not. I'm just being honest. And that can be really frustrating. It really can. It can be truly frustrating. So that's one of the biggest cons, I would say, when it comes to DoorDash and Uber Eats. Now the pro when it comes to DoorDash and Uber Eats is every order is different. It fluctuates, you know what I'm saying? Some orders pay more, some pay less. But when you get a good order that it's not too far of a drive, they pay you decent for the order, you eating that night, you good. And that really makes me happy. It gives you good little change so you can go grocery shopping, so you can put more gas in the tank and stuff like that. But I'm gonna be honest, sometimes they really they don't necessarily, it's like they don't necessarily have your best interests at heart, because they always seem to want to give you orders that just aren't worth the gas that you're going to be burning to pick this order up and then drive it to the person that ordered it. Because they may want to pay me $10 to drive 10 miles. Now, if you calculate that, I mean, that's literally like a 35-minute drive or something like that. That ain't worth the gas. By the time I go there and come back, I've already burnt the gas. If I wanted to take that $10 to go that 10 miles, that's going to go back into the tank for what I just drove to go deliver. And so that's, you know, a con when it comes to the second job. And, you know, I just wanted to come in, like, I don't know if I would say vent, but I'm doing YouTube as well on the side, and I'm really trying to make money on YouTube. YouTube is really good when it comes to paying you for content. However, you have to tap into this algorithm, or whatever people are calling it. Some people call it the audience, some people call it the algorithm or whatever, but you know, like, YouTube doesn't always push your videos. One of the reasons that YouTube doesn't always push your videos is because, let's be honest, people don't care about what you're doing. They don't care about what you're doing. So if you're not pushing content that isn't helping somebody, or solving a problem for a person, or B, doing something that's crazy, entertaining, and you got this amazing personality, or you're just doing something that would be like having the same effect of people gathering around a fight that just broke out and they got their phones out and everybody's interested. Unless you're doing something that is really worthwhile, that's going to benefit the person, they not going to click on your video and watch it, and they're not going to care to watch it. So that's the thing when it comes to YouTube that I've learned, that I'm learning through watching other YouTube videos about how to grow on YouTube. You have to crack that. You have to crack that thing. And that's like one of the only ways that you're going to actually begin to tap in to actually growing a channel on YouTube. So right now I'm doing YouTube as well on the side. That gives me to the third job. I'm gonna take y'all with me real quick. Take y'all with me really quick. I'll show y'all this. See. All right. Now, the third job. I am an aspiring dog breeder, all right? Now, I'm into the micro bullies. I'm going to show my dogs to you guys. This right here is one of my micros. Cut it out. This is one of my micros, Buttercup. And this is my other micro. That's Blueface. Now, I love my dogs, you guys. I love my dogs. But I'm brand new. Stop it. Get back in there. No, they gotta use the bathroom. But I'm brand new to this breeding thing. And so like I haven't really made any money with it yet. I have not made any money with it yet. Be quiet, Buttercup. Hold on, y'all. She going, oh. Yeah, but this is my dog, Buttercup. Yeah, y'all, but this is my dog, Buttercup. And so this is the other way that I'm aspiring to make some extra money. Now you guys are here with me on my YouTube channel. Y'all here on this YouTube channel, and I'm just talking to you guys right now about the 3 jobs. But this is that 3rd job. This is that 3rd gig. You know, like I'm breeding dogs. I'm getting into breeding dogs, and I already have, you know, a dog lined up that she's gonna go back to, and she's actually going back to her dad. Her dad is his name is Cartoon from Cartoon Bully Kennels, and they're out in Miami, Florida. But so this is Buttercup. She is a micro bully, an American micro bully. Looks really good. She's very small and very compact and short. Now, what is it like owning a micro bully? What is it like owning multiple dogs? Hush. Let me talk to y'all. I got 2 right now, as you guys can see. When it comes to breeding, or when it comes to owning multiple dogs, one of the cons is you always have to go pick up all that poop. You know, sometimes, I'm gonna be honest, you don't feel like picking all the poop up. Sometimes you don't necessarily feel like hearing them whining and crying and all this different stuff. You know, it can become annoying. It can become really mentally exhausting sometimes, and that's really frustrating. So that's like one of the things about it, that if you want to own dogs, you're gonna have to be willing to deal with it. If you're not willing to deal with it, don't get no dogs. But I love these dogs. They are my favorite type of dog. I always wanted dogs that look really aggressive, like they could, like, you know, just demolish and destroy something, and they're really intimidating looking, but at the same time that they're not aggressive. And that's what you get when it comes to the American Bully. Because I have a family, and so I do always want to make sure that I'm able to protect them. And I'm not gonna go get an aggressive dog that might turn on my children or myself or anything like that, because if I did, I'd end up taking them to go get what do they call it, euthanized and all that kind of stuff. But when it comes to American bullies, they are really gentle giants. They're very good family dogs. They just look aggressive, way more aggressive than they are. They're really big babies, and they love attention. And yeah, let me go get my other one, because he got to use the bathroom too. But this is my 3rd job, y'all. This is the 3rd job. And you know, I don't necessarily I don't hate this job. Hey, get over here. Blue. Alright. But I don't hate this job. I love these dogs, but at the same time, something I really do hate about it is, like I said, I don't like picking up the poop. It's annoying. I don't like picking the poop up. I don't always like hearing them whine and stuff like that. Sometimes they want to act a little hard-headed. Blue, get over here. Yeah, but that's really the only thing about it. You know, I just wanted to come on here and, you know, explain that I got 3 jobs, and the reason why. There's some parts about the jobs that I hate, but there's also things about the job that I like. It just really has its pros and cons, and you gotta, you know, like literally just take the good with the bad. But I hope you guys will subscribe to this channel and follow me on my journey, and I will continue to teach you guys on different ways to grow your pockets and help you guys to get more money.